Oh, what's up, what's up, what's up? Greetings, blessings. Big up yourself. Welcome, welcome. Soul family, thank you for joining me for another episode of Sabbath with Soul. Tonight, we're going to keep it short. We're going to keep it sweet because your girl is in the street. I came down south to Palm Beach to check out a lady friend of mine, a dear sweetheart lady, and she's getting ready to go back to Jamaica here in a few weeks, probably in about a week and a half. And so I purposed myself, since the Lord did bless me with the vehicle, Angel, I purposed myself that I would drive down to see her. And all thanks and praise to Yah. He allowed me to be faithful and keep my word, and I ended up being able to drive down and see her. And and as it turns out, my sister lives not too far away um from where I went to visit. And so therefore, I was able, let me see. Yeah, that music was tripping for a minute. Therefore, I was able to make a pit stop and see my sister. And of course, once you get with your sibling, then, all bets are off. It's on and popping from there. And since we live 3 hours away from each other, um, at Mother Carmelita's behest, I'm gonna go ahead and chill down here and kind of wanted to, it's you comfortable going home at the same time, especially when you're a homebody. But when you get with fam, something takes over and you just say, bless Jah, and you just enjoy the fruitfulness of his mercy and his blessings and his grace. So I kind of messed up though because Pop, Moses, y'all don't hear me talk about Pops much. I'm a pure daddy's girl. I love my daddy and I love my mommy. She supports me on the videos, and Pops, he's just, anybody who know us know, the dread. He had a job that he was doing, and I was supposed to pick him up, but it's his younger daughter that took me off the path, and now I'm still down here in Palm Beach, yo. But we got Pops at Uber, and we got him home nice and safe, okay? So tonight we do have something to chat real quick because Jah will still bring the lessons and the blessings. So we're gonna pray. We're gonna say Shema Israel, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad, Baruch, Shem Kavod, Malchuto, Leolam Vayed. That is, Hero Israel, the Lord our God, the Lord is one. Blessed be the name of his glorious kingdom forever and ever. Amen. So today, me and Pops was riding, and I was like, Pops, there's people who really believe that, and I just pointed, we was on the highway, and I pointed to all the cars driving and stuff, and I was like, Pop, it's people who really believe, like, it's just really a few real people, and like, the majority of these cars that's driving is not real cars, they're just simulations. And you guys know that we already talked about the 3D Earth versus the 5D Earth. We talked about raising frequencies. We talked about ley lines. We talked about all that stuff, like all this stuff that really matters, that lays the framework of where we exist. It's not just what you see, it's a whole bunch of metaphysical stuff that's happening at the same time. And the way me and Pops felt, like everything outside of Yeshua is death. So when you really think about it, it is the matrix for real, because it's only those that really exist within him that really is going to experience this level of nextness, this next levelness that's coming. So therefore, if you outside of that, you an agent. Outside of Yah, to me, where I exist in my world, in my simulation that I exist in, outside of the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, you are agent, dog. And therefore, yeah, it is a simulation for real, for real. You understand? And so tonight, I just wanted to talk to y'all a little bit about the fact that agents of chaos are necessary. Agents of chaos are necessary because the plan has to move forward. Okay? The plan has to go forth. So let's look at Judas and let's look at Yeshua. Okay? Yeshua came here. He wanted to lay down his life. He wanted to sacrifice for us, right? He wanted to bow to death. He had to bow to death in this realm for him to then be able to conquer death and say, yo, look at me. I died in this realm and I beat it. And he did that as a sacrifice to us so that we can die in this realm and we can beat it. Blood sacrifice. I told y'all already, just like you have certain people out here right now that sacrifice certain things or sacrifice themselves for certain things. It works the same way. That's why Yeshua died. Blood sacrifice. But it was for us to cheat the death algorithm. Okay? That's what it was about. Now, in order to bring this forth, I mean, Yeshua, he couldn't come and commit suicide. Okay? That would not have been the sacrifice because being that he was of the tribe of Judah and one of the roughest and the toughest, I mean, I really think suicide was there upon the menu. Okay? I don't think Yeshua came to commit suicide in that sense. Right? So Yeshua could have, if he slit his own throat, die here in the realm, but that's not the way he came to die. There was a chain of events that had to take place. And that chain of events included an agent of chaos, and that was Judas. So sometimes the agents of chaos that's around you, they need to be there so that they can push you towards next levelness. Okay? So take stock of who you see. Recognize what they're there for. Recognize whether or not they're an agent of chaos. Recognize that they're necessary. Recognize that their time is short. Because what you then have after an agent of chaos has done their job is you have what Judas Iscariot did. He went and hung himself from a tree. So there's not very many times where the phrase go kill yourself applies. But in this time it does. Check yourself. What tree did you spring from? Are you an agent of chaos? Or are you of the fruit of the vine? Search back in your spirit. Reach through your soul. What is your source? Do you find the Father of lights there? Or do you find darkness, emptiness? Do you yearn for light? Or are you happy in the dark? I say to you, if you are an agent of chaos, then you will tarry. You will tarry until your job is done. And then just like Judas, you will go hang yourself from a tree. If you are supposed to be with the Father of lights, but you sit on the fence, then you will be treated just as an agent of chaos, or worse, according to Revelations, because the lukewarm will experience the worst of all because you know the truth. You know the truth, but yet you chose to play the role of an agent of chaos. If you find yourself to be of the light, then try with all your might to set your hands and your heart right so that the thief doesn't carry you away in the night. Listen, I want you guys to stay blessed. Try to stay above the mess. Pass every test. And let Jah do the rest. Here goes my trip. Humble never stumbles. The girl soul maiden is out. One.